Day 2 in the trial of torture-slaying suspect George Thomas in many ways felt like a retrial of convicted ringleader Lamarcus Davidson. The state, in order to establish a record for the appellate court should Mr. Thomas be convicted, had to put on proof of all the items that were found inside Davidson's Chipman Street address and all of the activities of the police in the initial phases of this investigation. Much of that centered on what they found that linked these killings to Davidson rather than Mr. Thomas. As the defense has repeatedly noted, there is no forensic evidence linking Thomas to these crimes. There are no fingerprints linking Mr. Thomas to these crimes. And the state again hammered that with each witness that the state put up. Included on the witness list today were Knoxville Police Department crime scene technicians Tim Shade, Dan Crenshaw, Joe Cox. All of those three men described various items of evidence that were seized from Chipman Street. There were mounds of items found in that house that belonged to Channon Christian and Christopher Newsom. That included clothing, Chris's ball caps, Shannon's toiletries, her photographs, a CD that she had made, just all the things that these kids had in their possession on the night that they disappeared in January 2007. As these crime scene technicians testified, Lamarcus Davidson's fingerprints were all over these items. And with each of these witnesses, defense attorneys Tom Dillard and Steve Johnson made note of how extensive the testing was, how thorough the investigation and the search for evidence, and yet none of that produced anything that ties Mr. Thomas to this case. However, late in the day, we heard a tape-recorded telephone call that George Thomas made from the Grayson County Detention Facility in Lebanon, Kentucky, where he was arrested. He had made a call to his then-girlfriend, Stacy Lawson. A very upset Lawson is basically interrogating Mr. Thomas about what he knew and why the suspects in the Chipman Street house, including him, did not call the police or try to help these victims. And Thomas made what is now a rather infamous in terms of the court circles statement of could've, should've, would've, but didn't.
They want us to see each other. Don't look. They wouldn't let me and Ron see each other for shit.
Well, y'all fucking passed each other right there in the hallway. Didn't you?
No.
Y'all didn't pass each other right there in the hallway because they brought Vanessa through, and then they was like, no, we don't want her. And then they brought you through, and then they was like, no, we don't want him neither. And then they brought Rome through. Remember when I was sitting right back there in that chair?
I know, but we never crossed each other. When they brought me back to that first time, that was when Ron was inside the room talking to him, and then they wanted to tell him, they wanted to tell me, they wanted to let me know from his own mouth that he told her some shit.
Oh, okay.
And then when he like, yeah, man, I told. And I'm like, well, shit, I basically went away. Shit, I always just supposed to be told to knock and shit. I ain't did shit. And then they bring me in there trying to get me to answer all these damn questions. I'm like, man, I don't know. You was there, wasn't you? Yeah, but I don't know. I was asleep. The motherfuckers it's just a lot of bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
What, they said they had her in the back bedroom.
You know, they had her inside the other room. Cause we was in the kitchen and in the back bedroom. And then they tried to say, oh, girl, Daphne came through and shit. Well, she did come over. Yeah, I believe she did.
Was the girl there?
I think she was.
How the fuck did not, why didn't anybody fucking call? Why didn't somebody leave?
Shit, we did leave.
And why didn't nobody fucking call the police and tell them that this shit was going on? Somebody should have fucking did that, G.
Come on, man.
Cause I mean, that girl did not deserve the shit that she was fucking put through.
Should've, would've,
Neither did that boy.
Should've,
I know.
could've, but didn't. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't none of my damn business in the first place.
I know.
That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit right there and beat. No, that ain't none of my business.